psychologically about being a pervert. You know what I'm saying? It's the furthest fucking thing from my mind with what's going on in my life. And they just treat me with impunity about dumb shit over false accusations, you know. I couldn't believe it. And then she organized me some place, man. Hey, a fucking shithole joint, except because I got to stay somewhere after my operation now. And she organized me a place. Hey, I went to this place. I forgot what it's called. I should have looked up the name before I told the story. Somewhere there in next to the Raffles Hotel, but on this side of town, on this side of the river. Hey, I went to this place. There's these Aboriginal people there. It was originally for Aboriginal people, but now there's white people and all that staying there as well. This place was okay. It was a fucking mess, except the toilet was a communal toilet. A communal toilet, except, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm worried about infections and germs and all this, yeah. I've got to go in a place where there's barefoot people walking around, dirty people, and a communal toilet where they got old people with walking aids that help you use the toilet and all that, you know. Now, me, in the way I'm feeling, I don't have a choice in life. I'm going to stay there. I was thinking I'm going to stay there. They showed me a room. It was a crap place, it was disgusting. I can't believe they actually send people there to recover. I was really ashamed of the system. I'm still ashamed of the system. I've been ashamed of them for so long since I found out that they've been shafting me all this time. And now I was going to stay there, but my mum said, she had a look and she was like, no, you can come stay at home there with us. And I think it was all a ploy anyway, just to make me feel like I'm lucky to have them, you know. That's what I think it was. So they're making me feel like I'm lucky to have them and I can come stay with them, but I got to be a good boy, you know, after everything they've fucking done to me. So I thought, yeah, no worries, I'll come stay there. No worries. I was going to stay at this other place. So I went to stay there by Mum and them. And then I got my passport forms back. And she denied my passport. No. She gave my daughter a passport. And I'm my daughter's father and on the birth certificate. And I said no to a passport. And I didn't explain the reasons to her because I didn't have to explain the reasons. All she needed to know was I'm the father, I'm on the birth certificate, and I said no to a passport. Because I needed a chance to reconnect with my daughter and my ex-wife. So they gave my daughter a passport. I've got the forms, yeah, I don't even think they gave me a reason why. They gave me all these section 0.69, section 0.42. Made up all these excuses about why they're going to give my daughter a passport. I thought it was pretty simple. The reason I hadn't seen my daughter was because my wife left and disappeared and I didn't know where they were. And I couldn't sign court papers for my parenting orders to go through because I didn't have an address for where they lived. But they still took my child support. And I couldn't even put parenting orders in to find my daughter. But they're taking my child support and they're giving my daughter a passport to do whatever, so she can leave the country anytime she likes. I don't think that's legal or fair. What if my daughter left the country and then I couldn't see her ever again and there was nothing I could do about it? You know what I mean? I don't think that's fair or legal, is it? See, they've cut me out of being able to get a lawyer because they cut me out of my career. I can't work because they've been blocking me. But I'll get to that story. And I was pretty pissed about it. I was quite cheesed off about it. I mean, that's my daughter. That's not just anybody. That's my daughter I haven't seen in a while due to personal reasons that are none of your business. I don't know what information you've been told, but I said no. That was my chance to reconnect that the system took away from me. That was chance number 2. The first chance was when my ex-wife walked away from me in 2013. This was all part of the whole system. The second chance was now with the passport. There's some more chances coming up. I've been to court for my daughter this whole last 2 years, and I still haven't seen my daughter. But that's another story I'm getting onto. So my passport came back and they said no. So I went to stay at Mum's place with Noel and them, up here in Chapman Road. Noel was just fucking bullying me, mate. Every chance he got, he's bullying me when he's walking around the house. Huh? What? What? He's sitting outside smoking like me, like how I used to sit and smoke outside there at the towers. He's bullying me. He's trying to look like me. He's taking the piss out of me. He was just fucking bullying me every chance he got. He's just bullying me, man. I didn't even know for years before that he was bullying me. I used to have mad respect for him as a SAS soldier. I used to tell people about him with pride. And now I don't think fucking nothing of him. Just to think a SAS soldier with so much pride and joy and culture just turned out to be a fucking bully. Quite disappointed about that. The TV was bullying me. Noel sitting on the couch watching the TV shaking like this. Like I said before, people are trying to make me have an epilepsy fit. Shaking the TV like this and moving the pictures fast. They still do it today to me on my TV, in my personal home, in my personal space, on my own TV. And Noel sitting there watching the TV, I don't know. He must have been looking at the frame of the TV. Because if you watch the TV when I'm watching it, they shake the TV, they move it fast, and it gives you a headache and it makes your eyes sore. And the people watching you through the TV, can you imagine if that's what the TV's doing and someone's looking at you? Can you imagine how your eyes are looking? Your eyes are looking like you got problems or you're on drugs. That's how they make you look. That's what they've been doing. I didn't know they were looking at me through the TV. So they're making my eyes move fast and quick. And then they're trying to say that there's something wrong with me or I'm on drugs. That's how they've been making me look. With all these psychological tricks and technology. And they talk shit on the TV, yeah? They bully me. It's all based on my thinking. Because they've been watching me for the last 6, 7 years. My character, my nature, they know who I am. They work to contradict it. They know what I think. Based on technology and watching me for 6 years. And now they pick on me with my thinking. They've got a live feed through the TV. Through any show that's on TV, bro. They can talk to me on that show based on my thinking. It's fucking amazing. You wouldn't believe it. When I think something, they respond on a TV show. And it's like a normal TV show. I could not believe this. When I tell you this, you think I'm crazy. It sounds like I'm imagining it, bro. But this is why people have isolated me. And nobody comes to my house to sit down and watch TV with me. And when I go to other people's houses, they do the same thing with technology. So I can't sit there and say, hey, these others are bullying me, because it makes me sound crazy. But that's why nobody comes over to my house. Because they're watching me through the TV. So that's invasion of privacy as well. That's why everybody's isolated from me. Nobody comes and sits down and watches TV and chills and talks. Because they've been watched. Anyway, I'll stick to the story. So now, I was at my mum's house. So now I'm thinking, at this time I was thinking, is everybody treating me bad because of drugs? Because I was dabbling in drugs. So I thought to myself, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get some drugs for a dabble and see if people's behavior changes towards me. Because I didn't have a choice. I didn't know at the time that the whole system was bullying me and everything. But little did I know at this time, it had nothing to do with drugs. Drugs was the excuse they were using to make me look bad and look crazy. They were doing me for perversion, rape 2 times, armed robbery, and deviancy. It has nothing to do with drugs. They were just feeding me drugs to make me look bad, so they can get away with bullying me about all those other things, which are not true. I couldn't believe it. So I went to have a dabble in drugs, and little did I know that was going to change nothing. I called Sam down the road here, see if she wanted some. She carried on like a cunt. These are the ones that used to live next door to Mum's house. They all carried on like cunts, trying to call me up and rush me. And then at home I was the TV. Now I'm staying at Mum's house, right? The TV's fucking bullying me, One way. Now I don't know who the fuck it is in the TV bullying me, I don't know who it is. My mother wouldn't tell me. I'm asking my mother, I'm arguing with her, I'm saying, are these your friends? Bully me. And then I'm left in a situation where I look fucking crazy. I said to my mother, are these friends yours? Who's bullying me in the TV? And then my mother looks at me like, what? What are you talking about? In the TV? What do you mean? Just treating me like I'm fucking crazy. This is how they entrapped me. To look like a fucking schizophrenic or a fucking stupido. Because they know that people are bullying me through the TV. But they won't tell me who it is and why. And they've all been fucking treating me with impunity and treating me like a stupid cake. They've been getting all their friends to make cunts of me and my friends to fucking show me up and make a cake of me. So I'm staying at my mum's house now. The TV's fucking bullying me. My mum goes out for a walk in the morning to walk the dog. Hey, I'm fucking screaming at the TV, fucking because it fucking bullies me every time I wake up. I switch the TV on. I'm making breakfast coffee. Hey, the TV's changing quick. People are shouting at me through the fucking TV. Hey, I'm shouting at the TV, I thought my mum can hear me from the road, but she's not saying nothing because she knows. Hey, and every morning I'm fucking frustrated, I'm mad. People are just making me mad. I don't know who's bullying me through the TV and why. I still don't know up to this day. I know it's the Salvation Army, probably the police as well, the mental health system, the health system, and they pretend that it's all my friends, which it might be, but I don't know. I want to know who it is fucking bullying me and why. Because it needs to stop. Anyway, this is what was happening at my mum's house. Fuck, hey, you get up in the morning, have a lucky morning, hey, people just start bullying you, ruining your day. They do it to me every day, even now. Every morning they gear me up to get angry and mad at the world. So when I walk around in the world, I look arrogant and I walk around with an attitude. Because that's the opposite of me. Usually I'm a nice guy, I'm easily approachable, I'm social. So they're bullying me now, they're changing my character, you see. They've been doing it for years, bro. What makes you think you can do that? Just changing me as a person I am, because I'm a good person. The system's been trying to fucking change my character and my nature, and my parents, my brother, and them are all showing me up. And they all are part of it. I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe it. So I said to the TV that I was going to give Rob some crack, right? Because I dabbled now, because I wanted to see if that was going to make a difference in my life. So Byron came over, we had a smoke, we went for a drive. And as we get into next to Rob's house now, because I had some gear on me, I was going to give Rob a smoke. He's the one that's been selling me crack for the last 2 years before this. And everybody knows, and the system included. Now he's the one that's driving fucking Uber. He's got his missus and his son staying here. Now he's got his own house over there. This was prevailing like a fucking king. Now I'm going to Byron's house. Now I've got the crack and I'm going to give him a smoke. Now apparently he doesn't have smoke anymore. He just used that, he was selling to make me look bad and take my money. Now the system's looked after him. Now apparently he can't get crack anymore. And I think it's because he's got a missus and a kid, so no one wants to get him into trouble, you see. I was the fall guy. So anyway, I'm going to give this cunt a fucking smoke, right? And then me and Byron are driving to his house, and when we get in next to his house, a police car in front of us, the grey and orange ones, fucking does a quick U-turn and puts on their lights like, woo, woo, woo. And basically I'm thinking now, does that mean do we have to go to Rob's house or not? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Anyway, we went to Rob's house. So I don't know. See, the police are all involved. They know exactly what's going on. The health system, the mental health, and the police. I know Rob's been dealing with drugs for the last 2 years. Craig, Hector, Nick, fucking KORGGIE, Nick's two mates from Morley. They know everything. But I'm the guy that's been fucking shafted and lost everything in my life. For false accusations. That's why I'm telling my story. Because every drug dealer is fucking prevailing and living a good life. And my family and everybody helped fuck me up. I'm broke, unemployed on the dole, no house, no car, no kids, nothing. You see, because I had nothing to lose, and that's what I used to say. They all had houses and cars and wives and kids to lose. So they made me the fall guy. That's why all these drug dealers now are progressing. The system looked after them. That's the cops' mental health and health system looking after them. But they fucked my life up. So something's got to happen about that. Because that's not fair. So anyway, we went to Rob's house. We went to Rob's house there with Byron. And now Rob's got this gaping porn. I didn't realize this, but Rob, when he gave me all that porn, it was gaping porn. Now we're sitting there, now Byron and Rob are sitting there like friends, and I'm isolated in another chair. And them two, they're acting like sneaky little fucking O's. They're acting like sneaky little boys. And they're making me feel isolated and not part of the group, you know. And Rob's got this porno playing with some gaping ass on the fucking laptop. And I didn't realize he's been bullying me and giving me gaping porn and talking about ass and his missus and his kids. He's been bullying me about Murphy, my ex-wife, and me getting my dick in her butt by mistake. That's why he's playing that gaping porn. He's been bullying me all this time about my personal business, bro. Feeding me drugs, and the system's been looking after him and he's gotten away with it, and he's driving Uber and living a good life now. Yeah, I got a problem with that. So he was fucking bullying me. Him and Byron are sitting there laughing like little kids. They're not even talking to me. They're leaving me out of the conversation. And I'm still thinking, why are these O's acting like this? I can't say nothing, because if I say something, I'm going to be like a whining little boy, like, oh, why are you leaving me out of the conversation? What kind? Did I do something wrong to you? I don't even know what I've done wrong to these O's. They're just cutting me out. Because they think I'm a rapist, pedophile, armed robber and all that shit. But you're a fucking drug dealer. You've been dealing drugs for the last 3 years and everybody knows it. You used to take drugs to the FMG mine site and deal drugs. Regan Pearce knows the story. He told Byron the story. Byron told me. He used to drive trucks. Rob got a job driving trucks and he lost it because he was on his phone apparently. I'm not sure how true these stories are, but this is what the stories are people told me. And driving trucks, it might have been a lie story because they call me a truckie, which means I just shoved my dick in someone's ass. So he's been bullying me about driving trucks and that as well. This whole time, all these years, he's been bullying me, yeah? About making a mistake with my ex-wife. Like it's funny. I've lost everything in my life and you're progressing. You drug dealer. And he's just been bullying me like that. Him, Craig, Marlon, David, Sean Johns, Nick's other two mates, KORGGIE up the road, yeah, Ken, Phil. All these others been bullying me about my personal business and you're all drug dealers. How does that work? The system's been telling you about my personal business and been letting you get away with drugs. They're letting you get away with drugs because they say I'm a pedophile and a rapist. So that's worse than a drug dealer, right? So the system's been looking after them, you check. Yeah. So we went to his house and they were sitting there watching gaping porn. They were basically fucking bullying me. So anyway, I went to the shops with Byron. We got smokes now and we're sitting in the car. Ask Byron. Now Byron's got cigarettes. See, now I don't smoke. I quit smoking. Now Byron's sitting there smoking cigarettes and he's blowing the smoke in my face, basically. Making a cunt of me. Ask him, he'll tell you. He doesn't know these stories. But I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, he knows I've quit smoking now. He's blowing smoke in my face and annoying me. He's been a rude bastard. And I'm thinking to myself, how? Why are you doing this, Suzanne? Why are you blowing smoke in my face? Why are you being so rude? You know I don't smoke. You could at least blow it out the window. He's smoking in the car and blowing it that way towards me, you know. Annoying me on purpose. Ask him about it. I guarantee you it's true. There's nothing wrong with me. I know your behavior. You're acting like a bastard. And why do you think that's okay? I'm your brother. Why are you blowing smoke in my face? And I quit smoking. I've done something so great like quit smoking. And now you're smoking cigarettes here and blowing it in my face on purpose. How fucking disrespectful and rude are you being and why? What makes you think that's okay? We just come from our mate's place where you were disregarding me as your brother and keeping me out of the conversation. And now you're blowing smoke in my face and being rude. What did I do to you? I just gave you a free smoke as well. What is it? What did I do to you?